Leo, Leo. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my world. Welcome to my channel, Leo. And I'm here. Let me think. Where am I? I'm here for a reading for you for the month of September. What's going on, Leo? Let's go. Well, you just come out of your birthday period, and it was a hell of a ride, wasn't it? It was a hell of a ride in more ways than one. And you know what? I see you sort of seeing or thinking, okay, so just what happened now? What exactly happened? Um, if I put it on a scale, is it going to be heavy on the positive side or the negative side? And you think you're in a moment of assessment. And not only you, it seems that the people around you with whom you have dealings seem, and I'm talking here on the workplace for those of you who are working and those of you who are interacting with other people, I'm seeing it that way. They're assessing you and they're trying to figure out, well, what is this guy all about? What is this girl all about? Are they losing their minds or are they awake? There's a certain brilliance, and the what comes up as an assessment is, but they're brilliant. They're brilliant. They come out. People know you as being brilliant, and there is a shine. There are people around us, and you in this case are attracted to you because they want to shine from the reflection of your light. That's one thing. And this doesn't have any negative effect on you at all. But your shine is so great that other people tend to get the uh, benefit of it. They think that it is their shining of their own light, but so who cares? We've got to give it away. Give it away. The sun, come on, you are the sun after all. And so there is this pot of brilliance. There's brilliance. They are brilliant. And you, however, after the stormy birthday period, after the stormy sign period, July and August, you tend to be more grounded and being more realistic in your assessment of what just happened. Is it true that I did that? Or did they do that? Or was I there in that position? And what's interesting to see here is that you are always relating and always reasoning in terms of you, not so much in terms of going beyond yourself and looking back or looking at yourself through other people's eyes. And so there's this blind spot. Okay, there is a blind spot. And there is that blind spot that makes you not go crazy, but makes you want to learn more. Makes you want to learn more. So before we get the tarot, I want to take I was going to say an Isa, because the Isa rune just came out before. I want to take a rune and let's get start the dance floor, open the dance floor and see what the dance is going to be, what kind of music we're going to get. We're going to get weird. This nameless, faceless rune right away. What does that tell you? This is a very important faded time. In the Lenormand cards, it would be a cross with positive connotations. What does it say to you? It tells you that don't watch too closely where you're leaping, where you're going, but understand that what occurs now, after all that had happened before, but what occurs now is going to mark you for the near future. Not mark in the sense of, no, it's going to have an influence on you, have an impact on you. Let's get another Let's take another, dip our feet once again, Leo. And we have Tyr. Tyr Merkstave. Tyr Merkstave's telling you that if you are going to enter a competition, if you're vying for a career jump and there is somebody in your midst, there's another person who is, or that you find out about, there are two other people in line for that job, take a step back because you don't want to be in competition with someone. There is a certain element of creativity that you have to hone, your own, something that says Leo on it, something that has your name on it, because there is a sort of, this is the moment, Leo, and here it's coming, where you have to understand what is your personal contribution. What is it that you do, and what is it that you bring to the table that no one else brings, in light of the things that have just occurred during your birthday month, during your birthday period. Of course, this involves other people, doesn't it? You know, it's not only you, and it involves the people that, Leo, you interact with. Okay, we get that. So let's see what other things are at play. We've got the Seven of Wands. Yeah, there's a lot of competition around you, and it's by no chance. Where am I putting it? It's by no chance that that the Tyr was Merkstave upside down. There is competition around you, not in a romantic way, not in an emotionally romantic relationship. This is more on the job. If we want to take a look at the romance department, we've got the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups, where you're in a very good place, either because you have become close to that person that you want and you have rejoiced finally because you have come together, or because you have put a heavy stone over that and you will not go back there again and you've accepted it. So, nonetheless, in any case, you are happy about your emotional state. There's another bubble here, and it's pink. All right, it's pink, and pink comes with it emotions and new projects and new people and young people in relation to you. There is a young male that you will be meeting, and or know already. It could be a friend, it could be a child of a friend, it could be a sibling, it could be your sibling, or it could be someone new. But a young man, okay, is of legal age, is over the age of 18 nonetheless, that you will be meeting, who in some way will have a strong impact on your thinking, on your creative thinking. Why could that be? Why could that be? And interesting, well, look, we've got here the house, and the house is also a place of work. As you can see, it doesn't look like a home, it looks like more of an institution. And here is the delirious people, the delirious man, and the safe, which is a bonded relationship, which is a marriage or is a long-standing relationship. Well, that is being put into question. And of course, you said, well, Christelle, you just said that I'm at a good place emotionally. You are at a good place emotionally. And the cards are telling you, well, of course, that was something that put you through the ringer and you're coming out of it now. Under the deck, we've got the horses, we've got the carriage, we've got the chariot. Okay, now the chariot is something that we always want to see in a relationship. I was going to say in a relationship, in a reading. Why? Well, this is a Cancer. This represents a Cancer, and could be a Cancer in your life, and it could not be. But it does talk of moving in the direction of emotional stability, big time. I mean, big time. Now, it looks as if you're moving to an area of emotional stability big time, um, but through the route of getting something from a young man. Um, and you ask yourself, well, what could that person uh, be, and who could they uh, represent for me, and what could they say? I always tell my readers, do not look a gift horse in the mouth, as they say, but curiosity, of course, gets the best of us. And this is the Five of Wands. And what does that young person represent to you? They represent playfulness, and they represent newness. They represent the ability, and this is what they suggest to you, Leo. They suggest to you the ability of looking at things from not a serious standpoint, a more playful standpoint. And I'll give you an example. Right, we've got a puzzle here. It's as if your life is today is a puzzle. There are about 10 pieces, very easy to move around. A puzzle made for a 3 or 4 year old, right? And you think, okay, let's move that piece here. And they're all interchangeable. You move one piece, shift things, and put this. What if in my life today, the picture of my life today, were like this? And you stand back and you look at the way the colors are, and you appreciate that. So, they're telling you, suggesting you lighten up, stand back, and take a look. And then shuffle everything, shift everything, move the pieces around. Okay, be that as it may, the message is there. I've said it to you, and you've understood, Leo. You've understood. Maybe I should drink some water. Excuse me. But when you need it, you need it. You say, okay, that's there. But what does this mean? Why am I supposed to be doing that? I'm a person who really likes to be seen for what I am, and you are, because we did see that you would be evaluated in a way that on the workplace that is positive. There is a positive evaluation of your efforts on the workplace, and that is stable. What is hounding you this month more than anything else is this dance, this interpersonal dance, people to people, person to person, you in relation to someone, you in relation to another person on the workplace, in life, in your families, among your friends. And so, there is this attention that you have on examining why that person acted with you, to you, in a certain way. Okay, we get that. We'll accept it. Let's just accept that we're going to spend time thinking about that, right? But if I say, Virgo, make believe you're a different person, okay? Let's make believe you are a different person. And let's, just for the fun of it, find out what that different person would do if they were in my shoes, okay? And this is a wake-up call. This is the judgment card, and it is literally, we call it a wake-up call. You are being called to action. And, okay, I just said, well, I'm standing up. That is action. That is action. And that is action that is actionable. And what I mean by that is that people may call you out on that, especially the people who are close to you, especially the people you spend time with, especially the people you are close friends with, day in and day out, that you have to deal with. They'll say, come on, get off the stick, knock it off. Don't waste your time. Don't do, but for you, it's actually getting in the trenches and, looking at what is going on, because the relevance of this, Leo, is that once you get to the bottom of what moves these relationships and understand your role in what has happened, you will better be placed to then change your moves, change your strategies, opt for something different in the future. And I like this playful energy that the reading is offering up to you, and they're telling you something very, very profound in a very different way. Fehu, Fehu, Fehu. Fehu is, for me personally, has a special meaning. And I'll tell you why in just a moment. This is a rune of abundance. This is a rune, they're cattle. This is something that you sell, something that will bring you abundance, extremely important asset. All right, and this tells you with Tyr in this position and the faded rune called Weird that do not put yourself in a position of competition, because your strength now is to reap the benefits of what you have sowed before. I'm going to continue in that line of defense, in that line of questioning, and see what has come out for you, boy, Björk Berkanen. I said I was going to tell you the story. Okay, let me just interject a second here. When I started becoming interested in the runes way back, I did my PhD in Scotland. And I was going through the streets and I found a store where they sold runes, and I was just fascinated, And of course, I had used other divination tools, and I asked the shopkeeper to give me an idea. He says, "Oh, well, just let me give you an idea." And he pulls this out. He says, "Well, this is Fehu." Well, take a look, and it looks like, well, the Fehu, it looks like this, and this, and it means sort of, and it's imprinted in my mind something so profound and strong that I thought, well, this is a different tool, and they really are nothing like the cards, nothing like reading crystals, nothing at all like anything else. The runes speak in a very different way. All right, so that's just, be that as it may. Björk Berkana. Björk Berkana has come out, and it talks about something being born now, as we speak. Born of what? It's born of your ability to look at that and look at that and be interested in what just came down and your role in developing what has happened. This is the beginning of something big, Leo. This is the beginning of a change of strategy. I'll call it that. I'll call it a change of strategy for the time being. But it's a change in the way you will approach all things that come your way in life. And that's a big deal. All right, that's a big deal. It really, really is a big deal. Now, there's something else that's very important for me to communicate. I'm seeing you as very tied to elders. There are elders that either because perhaps an elderly person in your life has passed, or because you are in an emotional state that is remembering them to your mind. But it's a moment in September where you remember them, and I'm also seeing it's like a banner that's flashing across the sky, like those planes at the beach when you're looking up, and all of the banners go by with advertising or messages, and what it's saying is, talk to them, talk to them, talk to them, get feedback, get messages from them. There's another flash that's coming in, Leo. Your guides are requesting your presence. Your guides are requesting your alert state. Your guides are requesting udienza, they say in Italian. They want a hearing. They want you to listen to them. They want you to be present, and they want your feedback as well. They want to know that you're there and you can hear them. Okay, so there's this these elders that are there in your mind and that would be playing a very important role in the month of September. Now, just for a second here, I want to take there you go. There you go. This is the Lover's card. And what is interesting about the Lover's card at this time of the reading, at this moment of the reading, right? This is a Gemini. This may represent a Gemini in your life. And it also represents a decision for you to make, not necessarily in love, nonetheless a decision. And so let's bear that in mind and let's see what the runes have to add to that idea of a decision. Peridro, magical, mystical rune, Peridro, and Peridro's there. It's a wonderful rune to have at this point in the reading and this position. Peridro talks of hidden secrets that will emerge, that will help you in making that decision that you will be called to be making. And what's also indicative of Peridro is that surprises are on their way. I'll say that again. Surprises are on their way. Okay, we get it. Surprises are on their way. I get it. One more time, surprises on their way. All right, we've got the message. Let's look at what kind of surprises, what could it be? What could it be all about? Well, we've got a trilogy here. We've got beautiful messages here. We start with a sound from my computer that I have to put down. We start with the Virgin here, la Giovane Fanciullo's the Virgin of the deck, something new that, remember the project being birthed, happiness in your heart, and the maid, the housemaid, who is a helper. You literally get help from your friends. And the secrets that we were talking about, the secrets have to do with how far you can go, how far you perceive that you are on your own, and how far you're able to perceive that you are being aided by your guides, by ancestors, by elders, okay? Now, if you have elders in your family, Leo, and they are alive, you need to visit them, you need to interact with them, and you need to get some kind of clarity from them. Just let them talk freestyle. And at the end of the day, when you leave them, you will find that the important message will emerge. Bottom of the deck, 5 of coins. The 5 of coins talks to you about a lack of abundance, but not financially. There's a lack, you're starting to feel spiritually low, all right? Spiritually low, where you think that there's got to be something more than what I'm perceiving. You know, there's something. Okay, we did say you were brilliant. You do have that blind spot, and this is the blind spot. But look, this is Awatts. Awatts is a highly protective rune. Okay, and why is it important for Awatts to come out here? Because it's telling you, all right, you're brilliant with a blind spot because you're just not hearing or seeing. Awatts tells you, no worry, Leo, because you will be learning how to communicate with guides. You will be learning how to understand what they're trying to tell you. We have to bear this in mind because life is just not contained in 1 month. Life is just a process. And what we do and what happens to us, just like in your birthday period, comes and changes, develops, and then it changes. All of a sudden, what happened to us is no more, is no longer the case. Look, I want to just play something for you. Leo, I do hope this was of help to you. Like, share, and subscribe my videos. I'd appreciate that. And until we read together again, Leo, namaste. Bye-bye.